Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to do something called drink stepping, and drink stepping is the act of drinking while running or moving. You can do it while running, falling, jumping, whatever, it doesn't matter. And to do this, you will need a MP5 ticker add-on or a WeakAura that does that. I have one already set up here for you. I can link, and that is in the bottom left corner of my screen. And when it hits the right side of the bar, that is when MP5 is ticking. And so while I'm wasting my mana here, I will just quickly explain why this is possible. And the reason that this works is because of spell batching latency. There's a 400 millisecond lag that the game uses to batch all spells and actions and events together. And so what we're doing is we're abusing this, and we're actually going to hit the drink button in that 400 millisecond window. And I'll show you, I have a WeakAura set up that for that right here, and you can see that in the corner of my screen. And so that's the drink buff. You can see that up here in the top right of my screen as well. And so the game gets tricked. It calculates its MP5 even for drinking when MP5 normally should tick. And so what you'll see is the game not realizing that you're running due to the 400 millisecond lag and that you've applied the buff, and it will check and it will say, hey, I see a drinking buff, and it will give you the mana accordingly. So this is about 325 mana per second, or per MP5, excuse me, out of combat. And so what we're doing here, and you can see that the little drink icon there flash on the screen, is we're applying the buff right before MP5 ticks. And the game here is checking, it's saying, oh, yep, they're drinking. And you can see just how effective this is. And in just a few short seconds here, I basically have regained all my mana. And that's it. That's the whole technique. That's all you got to do. And while I'm just doing this here and showing you how this works, just quickly say that there are three different kinds of MP5. There's items, casting, and spirit MP5. And so that's why you might see the bar kind of restart. And that's just due to how all those things are different ticking and how they restart the MP5 tickers. So as long as you have a lot of water from a mage, shouldn't be a problem. I get about 250, 240 or whatever waters from multiple different mages throughout a raid night, and I just use them like they're free because they are. So once again, I will just show you that really quickly. I'll just get rid of a little bit of mana here. And a reminder, what we're doing is we're hitting the water. I have it bound to a hotkey right before the MP5 should be ticking, and that allows us to trick the game into thinking that we're sitting and drinking. So again, here it looks a little something like this. You can see the buff popping up, and it's calculating that I am sitting and drinking even though I am actually running. And you can see that the character actually pulls out a drink and starts to drink. So you can definitely tell if you're doing it correctly if you see your character drinking and running at the same time. Thanks.